Hello, my name is Mr. Trickster. Today, I'm going to be doing a mod spotlight for my latest mod, Goblin Extractors. I made this mod because I downloaded and I've been playing the Ark Medieval Guilds and Goblins premium mod for the past few days. I'm loving the mod. It's amazing, but there's just a couple of little things that I thought could maybe use a little tweaking, so I took it upon myself to make a mod that I could throw onto my server, and I thought maybe I'll put it out there so other people can see it and use it as well if they like. So, without further ado, let me explain what I saw and why I made this mod. So, the Guilds and Goblins mod is it's just a complete overhaul. It gives you this amazing PvE roleplay experience that you can also do on PvP, but it's this awesome, really awesome roleplay experience. You go up to this little guy and you hire these other goblins to run your machines. You sell him items to get gold to use to hire the other goblins to run your machines, and that's how you progress through the game. Um, they've removed normal building structures like thatch and wood and stone and metal and all of that, and replaced it with their own. So they have clay, and they have goblin, and they have cobblestone, and they have I don't know. There's a whole bunch of tiers. I haven't really got that far into it, like deep into it yet. I'm still at the beginning stages, and I'm loving it, like I said. But the only downside is this clay foundation is the first the first structures you can build are clay. And so this clay foundation, for instance, let's just take a look and let's see if I look for a clay foundation. It's going to cost me 20 clay, 10 fiber twine, and 10 logs. Now, logs is basically wood. So you chop down a tree, you get logs. It's that simple. Um, the fiber twine is literally just you make fiber twine out of fiber. So you collect a bunch of fiber around the bushes and everything, and then you turn that into fiber twine. So those are easy to get. The way you get clay, however, is that you take one of these shovels. Whoops, that's not a shovel. You take one of these shovels. You have a primitive shovel. You've got the goblin shovel, and you have the advanced shovel. And you take one of them down to the ground here, and you dig. And if you dig on dry land, then you get about 2 to 4 pieces of clay and some dirt with every shovelful. But with this primitive shovel, it doesn't take much and it will break. You have another option. You can go to the water's edge to get kind of wet ground, and you get between 4 and 8, I believe, clay. Yeah, and then you also get some sand. So sand is useful for later stages. Not getting into that in this video. If you use the better shovel, the goblin shovel, you're getting between like 8 and 12 ish per shovel. So it's a little bit better. It's not You're not getting to the goblin shovel anytime soon. Plus the requirements to make it, just I don't care if you're at the level to make it, you probably aren't going to have the stuff to make it right away, so it's going to take you a minute to get to it. Now the higher end, the advanced one, you do get a lot more clay out of it, but it's still not a lot of clay. You still get, it's around 10 to 12, maybe 13 or so. It's not a lot. You don't get a lot of clay no matter what you do. Oh, I keep pulling my admin rifle out. I don't mean to. So basically, you're going to start making your base, and you're going to find out that you need a large base for some of these crafting stations. Like, for instance, let's go to, no, not the mill. What am I thinking here? There is one. Let me just find it real quick. There's this one. There we go. Yeah, Carpenter's Sawing Station. This is a pretty big one. Look how big this is. This stretches across 4 foundations. So a 3x3 hut just is not feasible with this mod. You need a large base if you're going to build a base. If you're going to build outside, then by all means, build away. However, if you're going to build inside, if you want to keep everything contained within a building, then you're going to need to build out of clay to get started, and clay is a little bit of a pain point in my opinion. So basically, I looked for a way that I could turn that pain point into a little bit easier way to do things. With all that digging that I did, just FYI, I got 187 clay. So out of I can make 9 foundations. That's I've got a long way to go to finish off my base, right? So what I did is I made the basically I made these goblin extractors. This all I have so far is this clay extractor. I do plan on making more, but I wanted to make this video to put it out there to let people know that it's there. So clay extractor unlocks at level 10. You craft it in your own inventory, so you don't have to have any special crafting station to make it. It only costs 30 fiber, 35 raw metal, 65 flint, and 100 stone. So it's very easy to make. Like I said, you craft it in your own inventory here. You craft one here, except for it's going to give me 20 because I'm in GCM. But you craft it, you place it down, and so long as it's on ground, it doesn't matter wet or dry, it'll work so long as you put the required resources into it. And in this case, it says place 100 thatch in here to extract 50 clay from the ground. So, okay, let's put some thatch in here. So we put all of our thatch, and away it goes. So you can hear it doing its thing. It's sifting through all of that mud there to dig out the rocks, find the clay, and it's going to eventually put the clay in the barrel. There you go. So now we have produced 50 clay in this barrel, in this extractor. So I can literally just fly away, go tame some stuff, do whatever I need to do, give it some time. Let's just do a quick cheat, slow-mo, and let's speed it up a little bit, and let's turn that back down to normal after a few seconds here. Boom, and now we fly back, and let's see how much. Whoa, I overshot it. See how much clay has been produced. Oh my god, GCM is amazing. So boom, I have 600 clay with another 100 being made. So it's that simple. You just go and gather thatch and you toss it into this thing, and it will produce all the clay you could ever want to help build your base. And you can do it while you're away. So you set it and you forget it, and you go do things, and you come back, and boom, you have enough to build your base. Now thatch, I chose thatch because there is this thatch machine that they have added into this as a crafting station. So the way it works is you have to have corn. You put corn in here along with your thatch recipe card that you get from looking at the center here, and you open it up, you get your recipe card, you put it into the end section. You have to tame a megaloceros, and you could toss it on there, and you put some corn in there, and then in the output it'll produce thatch for you. And so as you progress through and you're able to get that, that's wonderful. But I prefer getting thatch the old-fashioned way. So you just walk up to a tree, hit it with a pickaxe, and you have some thatch. And it's pretty easy to get. This is no longer making any noises, so it is complete. So as you can see, our barrel is full. Let's take everything out. And now our barrel is empty again, ready to go for more. And there are 50 slots in this thing, and it has 10,000 health. So it's not going to get destroyed anytime soon if you're playing on PvP. And I do plan on making more extractors that are going to extract more resources, not only for this mod, but for any server. So if you are not running the premium mod on your server and you want to have extractors that look decent and work the way you want them to work, without just freely giving stuff. So what all of mine are going to be, you have to put a resource in to get a resource out. However, there's going to be some customization available for admins to be able to set the amount you put in, the amount you get out, and then each player is going to have an option to, at their tribe, put in what or choose what they want for that extractor to extract. So there's going to be several different options. I am working on that, but this right now is the companion mod that is specifically for clay for the Guilds and Goblins mod. So there it is. I hope you get plenty of enjoyment out of this, and I hope it helps you to build your ginormous clay castle in Ark Medieval Guilds and Goblins. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Trickster. If you've liked everything that you've seen here, please don't forget to give a like and a follow and share this video with all of your friends so they all can come and enjoy as well. And stay tuned for more. I will be putting more out, more mod spotlights of mods that I create and other tutorials very soon. Thank you so much. Take care.